So in the video I uploaded last week, I said if you never like another video of mine, like that one and spread the word. I'm going to ask you guys to do that again. Like this video, leave a support comment, and get the word out so the algorithm picks this up. This is something that could put everyone at risk, and this isn't just pertaining to the old Call of Duties. I'm even going to just say all this information before I get to the first advert on this video because it's that important. Some things come before money, and I want everyone that plays video games, especially Call of Duty, like a lot of people in my community, to be safe. Currently, I'm just going to get right on into it. There is an issue with every Call of Duty, it appears, where you're not safe if you play the game. Now, let me just go on into it right away. So Dino Bino on Twitter says every COD is now unsafe on PC and console. And console. Don't just think it's PC only, please. Including Modern Warfare 2, players and especially streamers are being attacked daily, having their game constantly crashed, getting hit offline, and having their IPs exposed. Please do something. Now, I looked into this because this looked like something where, well, maybe this guy is just streaming and he's having some issues, people knocking him offline or whatever. I've had issues like that before. IPs get leaked somehow and people get knocked offline and stuff while they're streaming and whatnot. But this appears deeper than that. This appears to be some sort of encryption flaw. So this isn't like P2P Call of Duty. We're on servers now where we're supposed to be. And this seems to be some sort of like server encryption flaw or something just affecting the entirety of Call of Duty. I looked into it some more and I peeped the replies and stuff. And I found this. Just people sharing their experiences. This guy says, my game just got hacked and now I'm max level with all skins and calling cards unlocked. Please fix it, Infinity Ward. I want to grind for this goofy shit instead. And then, that's a good one, but then this guy has a bad experience, and he says, a lad I play ranked with has his account hacked while he was asleep. They changed his name and email, etc. They got the account banned. He submitted a ticket with a lot of proof, and they have denied the appeal. It's a joke. Worst company going. So guys, just please be safe out there. I don't know how this happened. I don't know if like a group of hackers has gone rogue because Activision has taken down a lot of the fan-made safe projects. And if we actually look at that, it's pretty funny. This person says, they cease and desisted the safe alternative that the COD community came together and created. Like, you know, SM2, X Labs, and IW4X and all that stuff. Guys, again, if you could like this video and just leave a support comment so this gets put in the algorithm, not to make my video like do better or whatever, literally just because I want this to get out there and I want this to get shared. This is me out of character. This is me out of my YouTube persona. I truly do believe we are in the darkest timeline in Call of Duty franchise history. I watched a video from Marksman yesterday. I watched a video from Exclusive Age yesterday. Marksman, you know, is kind of upset right now because, like, Call of Duty is just not doing well on YouTube. Nobody's really doing well with COD content on YouTube, and this is why I say, even if you're a positive content creator, please speak up because it's going to affect you eventually, you know? You might see like a thunderstorm in the distance. Like, no, that's probably coming your way eventually, even if you are just super positive and whatnot. This is getting to the point where it's inexcusable. It's getting unsafe for just regular people to play the fucking game. Guys, I quit playing Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 back in December because it sucked. If I actually stuck with it to this point right now, and I said, it'll get better eventually, it's going to get better eventually, they'll do something to fix things, and then this happened, I mean, you know, and like something got hacked of mine, like my Activision account got hacked or something like that, the account that I, you know, grinded all this stuff on Call of Duty on got hacked or something like that. And you know, or I got knocked offline consistently as a streamer. I mean, this is inexcusable. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how you have this much money and you're still this bad at your fucking job. I don't know how you have this much money and continue to shit on your player base like this. It's almost like self-sabotage. I'm kind of convinced that someone on the inside is just fucking up something at this stage. Is there any excuse for this? Now, granted, guys, I can't really verify, like, if there's actually issues going on, but just from what I've seen in the comment section there, all those look genuine. You know, like, everything that everyone's saying on Twitter about the games being unsafe, it does look genuine. And realistically, if you're not a streamer, if you're not popping off every lobby, like if you're just one KD player or whatever, if you're doing terrible or something like that, you're probably fine playing at least the last couple Call of Duties like Cold War, Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, probably even Modern Warfare 2019. You're probably fine. But if you are someone who's good at the game, if you're popping off lobby to lobby, if you're playing Warzone with a buddy and he's really good, you know, like I would probably just take a rest. Like, go play CSGO, go play Apex Legends, go play Fortnite, go play something else right now, because I really don't think it's worth the risk personally to continue to play this until we get some kind of answer. I would say they'll probably fix it, but Activision has shown us they don't give a shit, dude. And that's not me even being negative. At this stage, is it even negativity? Am I being negative? Can someone tell me? Am I being too negative right now? All the stuff I've covered on my channel for the past 4 years, I keep bringing it up, and I gradually see more and more people get on board with what I'm saying. Like 4 years ago, when I was calling out Modern Warfare 2019 for its bullshit, people were all up in my grill, all hating on me, and then gradually I noticed, hey, people are kind of coming around. They're seeing what I'm saying. I'm not just saying it to hear myself talk. I'm not just saying it because it's funny, although it can be funny. I try to have fun with it, but I don't even know how to do that anymore. You know, I've been sitting here for the past week. My last video that I put up did really well, but like I'm thinking in my head, man, this is depressing. Like, I can't even get on here and kind of have fun with it and just kind of make fun of the devs for messing up. Like, I did that a lot in Cold War. Like, I've played Cold War for what it's worth most of the year. I didn't really like the game. It did get better as it went, but it was fun to just poke fun at it. But this is just getting dangerous now. It's not funny. It's not funny anymore. Like, you had a slight, like, thumb in the middle game with Cold War, and every other game has just been awful. After that, we got Vanguard. Then we got the most disappointing Call of Duty of all time in Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 and Warzone 2. This isn't funny anymore. It's beyond that. It's beyond comedy. I want to go back to what I was saying, though. I watched Exclusive Ace and Marksman's videos, and Exclusive Ace's video talked about how Call of Duty slowly killing off its community by the decisions they are making. Well, if those decisions are slowly killing off the community, what is this? Whether it's a decision or not, whether it's like intentional or not behind the scenes, whether it's an accident or whatever, it goes to show straight up, they don't give a fuck about you. Activision and the devs. I don't think we can excuse the devs here either, because if Activision hires a bunch of bad, untalented devs to, you know, do server encryption or work on the security of the game or whatever, and they do this bad of a job, like if all this stuff is legit that I'm seeing, which I don't have a way to prove it. What am I going to do? Like, go and play the games and see if I get knocked offline? Hell no. I'm not having them get my Activision account or my debit card info or whatever. Like, I'm not doing that. No. So I'm just warning you from what I've seen on Twitter, the people that do play the game, there is something going on, so be extra safe right now and consider maybe even just playing something else. If Activision don't say anything about their older titles that will literally endanger you, you know, like endanger your PC, endanger your console. Keep in mind, by the way, this is not just PC, guys. This is console too. Looking in the replies here, anybody that's just playing COD online is at risk right now. About a year ago, I kind of want to take a trip down memory lane real quick before my ADHD takes over and I just start rambling and ranting. But about a year ago, Call of Duty released this. This is an apology. And, you know, like I said, when this apology came out, guys, please don't believe it. This apology came about because they released updates that broke like 3 or 4 games. They released an apology. This is like the big thing in modern gaming right now, especially big AAA titles by big budget studios. They'll release something awful or bad or flawed, or in this case, a security risk, and then they will apologize later after they got your money. You know what I mean? Like, it's all bullshit, guys. There are people in this world, like a lot of people think I am an asshole or a dick or whatever. I really don't think I am. I think I am just honest and I give my honest opinion. If I like something, great. If I don't like something, sorry. You know, if you're nice to me, I'm nice back. If you're mean to me, I'm mean back. It's simple. You know, there are a lot of people that will pretend to be nice. They'll pretend to be listening. They'll say one thing and do another. I've always tried to back up words with actions. And when I can't and I mess up, I'm like, hey, I messed up, I'm sorry. That's just the kind of person I am. That's how I've always been. I don't believe in being like one way all the time. This is like, we're at the point where there's no niceties to be had. The people that are like, be nice to the devs, be nice to Activision, you know, get your point across the nice way. Like, no, man, like, we've done that. There are people in this community that have done that. There are people that have personal relationships with the devs and are nice to the devs and give the devs free feedback, and they don't listen. We don't have anyone talking to us. Remember when we had community managers for Call of Duty? Robert Bowling, David Vonderhaar, they would speak to us on the internet. They would talk to the community like we were human beings and they were human beings. And now we just have this like Infinity Ward account that just says, hey, playlist update. Hey, shipment's here for like a week and then we're going to take it away and then you're going to be mad. That's all they say. We don't have devs talking to us. We don't have anybody really speaking to us. And I get that the Call of Duty community can be very awful. There's that, you know, phase drama or whatever going on with the Stranger Things woman. There's all sorts of drama all over the place with the community right now. And like, I get it. People can be very mean and people can be very passionate because they care. I would say this, if you talk to people like they're human beings, they're going to talk to you the same way, I've noticed. Like, if you speak to people and respect people and don't insult their intelligence and don't give them broken trash to play and say, hey, we recognize these issues, we're going to work on it. If you communicate and then actually follow up your communication with action, like, I swear to God, as someone who's done this online for 15 years, who's had hate thrown his way, I've had hate, you know, for the past 15 years. I'm a YouTuber, you know, you get used to it. But at the same time, the positivity greatly outweighs that, just because I've tried my best to be honest with you guys. I've tried my best to be as genuine as I can be. If the devs and Activision did this and they talked to people like human beings and they were relatable, the hate and the bad comments and all that stuff would dwindle to where it's like just a little squeak in the night, you know? It would be the vast minority. They can't do that. Not only can they not do that, they can't show any actions that back up their words and what they say. And even me, as critical as I can be to Call of Duty, the devs, Activision, whatever, I've even said this to the devs, if I ever take it too far, please let me know in a DM. I'm not here to upset people. I will keep you anonymous. I will not mention the DM even, you know, like, hit me up. Like, talk to me like a human being. I can't, like, I don't know. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. And then people will say, like, be nice to the devs. What have they done to deserve us being nice? You know, as far as I'm concerned, it's guilt by association. That's something I've said a lot in my past several videos, but it's guilt by association. I have another video of some stuff I want to cover, and I'll get to it some other time. I just want this to be the topic at hand. This is way more important than anything else going on in the community and in the gaming landscape in general. But yeah, guys, rate this video if you could, like I said, and I'll catch you later. I don't know what to make of any of this right now. Peace out.
Some parting advice?